This is the before of the valve cover. All four corners, it's pretty beat up. And does this thing look insane? What's going on, guys? Today we got a new video going here. As you guys can see the title of the video, the main thing we're doing today is this guy. So we're gonna make our own little design on this valve cover. As you can see, it looks terrible right now. I just was testing some stuff over here. But this is the before of the valve cover. All four corners, it's pretty beat up. But right now I'm gonna paint strip this guy down so we can start messing with it. All right, so as you guys see, we have this whole guy coated. We're gonna let this guy sit for a while, let this paint start to pull up, and then we'll get back to it. So as you can see, it is very, very caked up now. Got water splashing on it already. We brought it inside. I'm gonna throw these gloves on, and we're gonna start trying to get this paint off as well as we can. If it doesn't come off, it'll obviously come off with the grinder, but just wanted to get some paint off. But I'm very excited for this process. We're gonna see how this turns out. This all is coming off. Look at this. So now you guys might be asking, why am I doing this and what are we about to do? All right. So I know you guys know the swirl valve cover stuff. I'm gonna throw up a picture, move my head right here, and that shit looks insane. And I've always wanted to do it, and I guess the only way to do it is just try it, right? So I mean, the tools, I'll show you guys what you're gonna need. So I went to Harbor Freight, picked up any kind of fiber disc. This does not have to be perfect. That's the best part about this stuff. I have one of these guys, just some old discs I have, and it's really easy. I'm gonna try to explain it the best I can. Let's set you guys up over here and we'll get right into it. All right, so first things first, what you guys are going to want to do is obviously try to bring it down to bare metal as best as you can. Like I said, this doesn't have to be perfect. That's the best part about it. So we got the top sanded down enough just because it doesn't need to be perfect, but you just kind of scuff it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna move on to the side. Just like that, the front's sorta complete looking. Now we'll hit off the side here. All right, so you guys see the valve cover is looking all crazy now, and this is kind of how the end product's gonna look. This is me just messing around with it a little bit. But now I'm gonna take the course pad. I didn't even need to buy all these pads, but I kind of want to test how everything's gonna look with it. So first things first, I'm just gonna grab one of these course pads. I'll throw it on here, and then you kind of want to do whatever you want. No, and I mean that seriously. You want to go off whatever design you want. So you could do swirls, you can make lines like that. You can do anything you want to do. So what I'll probably end up doing is swirls. So I'll show you how mine's gonna come out. So as you can see how that's coming out, you can see like a bunch of swirls and stuff. I'm just kind of messing with it, giving it some whatever, and this is pretty much what you're gonna do. You're just gonna mess with it however you want to mess with it. Guys, so we got the flash on. I went ahead and finished it outside because I thought it was a good idea to do it in my room, but I went ahead and finished it outside. Right now it looks insane. You guys are like, what the fuck is he doing? But if you know what I'm doing, then you know this should turn out pretty badass. I know there's some spots I missed, but I went ahead and blew it out, did what I had to do. Kind of looks crazy all around like that. Next clip you guys are going to see, we're going to be spraying this thing, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let me explain again what I did here. I went ahead and got a cookie cutter, stripped the paint off the valve cover first, actually. Went ahead and got a cookie cutter, and look at that, looks insane. And just did swirls. You could do anything you want. You might be an artist. You might be able to do like lightning bolts or flames or whatever you want to do. You could do a pinstripe down it. It just looks crazy. Once you lay a base coat onto this, it should just really pop. So I hope that's what happens here, and we will see tomorrow. We are here at the paint shop trying to figure out what color would work better. I'm pointing over to one of these guys, and we're just trying to figure out how we can make it work with we're trying to figure out how we can make this work with not throwing primer on it. So we're just messing around with it and to give it that candy look. Obviously that color isn't really that candy color, but we're gonna figure out how to make it so we can there's a lot of figuring it out, you know? Guys, back at home and just did a test trial on the piece of metal right here. As you can see, we were worried that the color would be too dark. Obviously I went with a lighter color than before, but as you can see, it has a crazy tone to it. And this is sick. I'm so excited to do it on the valve cover. Got a nice little setup going here now. If you hear the heater in the background, I'm sorry. We are gonna prep all the holes so we don't get any paint inside. Touches I'm gonna throw in here are just doing a little 10 mil into the threads so we don't get any paint in there, not all the way down, so we can still get that top layer of coat on there. Got the fitting all covered up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is spray some abrasive, it's for like adhesion on raw metal. So we're gonna spray this first. We're gonna go ahead and spray this. Now, how I was explained, is you're gonna take your paint, which you can see this is my color. You guys saw it on the other piece of metal. We do really far distant coats. So we're gonna give it a good shake. Test spray. And you're gonna go really far. So now, as you could see, there are a couple lines on there. I went a little too deep, but that doesn't matter. It just adds to it. So far, it looks really good. I like it, and we're just gonna have to wait for this to dry, and we'll see after that. Just taking a look at this, man. You guys can't really tell on camera. I'll throw a picture with the flash on it here, but gosh, this looks crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do the second coat now, guys. We're back outside. As you guys can see, it's wet sand. Look at this snow. Snowing crazy. Yeah, so let's try to throw another coat on. Alright guys, I'm gonna throw a flash on just so you guys can see this. This thing turned out insane. So from the last clip you guys have seen, I did end up not liking it completely. But so I ended up shaving off the words over here, and now I'm just so stoked. Look at this. Look at the swirl. This is how you do it. I'm not a professional. I just try shit and try to make stuff work. Still some paper left over. It's still really wet, but I wanted to show you guys and finish out this video and let this thing cure. Let me pick it up here. This thing looks crazy. Wow. I am so stoked. Not perfect. See the drips right there, but still looks insane. I'm stoked. I'm not a professional. I just try shit. Alright guys, so I just edited the whole video and I didn't realize I didn't throw it in outro. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my testing of shit. I'll see you guys next Friday.